First, you need to know 3 different stunts, 3 different steps to a full up. Can you do these stunts? First one, toss extension. Woo. Second one, toss platform, toss target, toss block. Whatever you want to call it, you got to do that one. Next one is a toss QP. Toss one arm. Do those 3 stunts before you can do a full up. Those are the stunts that I did before I did a full up, and it helped me get a full up faster. Let's get into the tips of a full up. That was a little too much. My first tip is to find a balance as how fast you want the dip to be. Obviously, the faster the dip, the better. I mean, that's only for certain cases. Like if it's too fast, it's obviously going to be thrown off, but the timing has to be perfect with you and the flyer. And you should like speed her up. That's like your goal. As she goes down, you should kind of speed her up and then make her go faster off the bottom. That's going to help her go faster. But when you're speeding her up, make sure that you have empathy for your flyer, right? And don't slam her into the ground. And also try not to pull her in by making her go faster off the ground. So you want to get a full up, right? You're like, but you have to not pull it in and then throw it like that. Don't do that. Do not do that. You're going down, up, and like just keep it in that line as much as you can. And just keep it in that line. And once you can find that straight body line and it spins upright, it shouldn't tip over to different sides. If it doesn't tip over, then you know you have a good full up and your flyer knows that she can stay straight, and then you should feel a lot more comfortable. If you're really freaked out of it tipping back and forth and going different ways, and she's like dropping her left shoulder in front, and then she's like diving off the front, and you're like trying to catch her with your right arm, you're like, ah! Work on some more basic level stunts. I would say toss halves, which is just a toss to the back. It's a toss 180, so toss half. They're easier. Not a lot of people do them, but I find them very effective to help a flyer learn not to drop her shoulders and learning how to keep her shoulders up while just turning her head to spin. So none of this dropping shoulders crap, arching, none of that. Straight body, shoulders up, and turning your head. Just making sure you don't drop your shoulder. Quick little tidbit, being able to over toss your tossed QPs will allow you to really feel what it feels like to do a full up. The power that you require for tossing a tossed QP higher than your actual hand and then reaching and then getting it, that is going to make a full up super easy because it's like the same type of feeling, you know? So when I started with full ups, I made it in like 3 different steps, and you shouldn't make them in different steps. You should make them all in the same step. So a toss extension is obviously not the same as a full up, but a toss extension, it has one motion. You know, like it's obviously one fluid motion of what happens. And now in a full up, you have to change something, you know, and the only thing that you need to change is learning how to flick your wrists, and extend through your elbows at the same time. So you're here and you're pushing, and that's at the very top of the toss extension. That's when you do the full up. So it's at the very top, you're here, and then you flick, and that's the only way you're gonna get a full up. You know, you have to learn how to do those things at the same time. You know, it's jump, extend your elbows, and flick at the same time. Another way to learn how to do a full up, like the fingers, is just take like a crackers. I have a box of crackers. It doesn't matter what it is, but you just want to spin it left. Okay, so the right side is going to end up on the left side. You have to spin it left, and then just practice what that feels like. You know, it's the right like middle finger coming closer to your face, and then your left thumb going farther away from your face. So it's just that type of motion. Now, just do it like a half or just like one spin. That doesn't take a lot of effort, right? But spin it like 8 times. And then you realize how fast you have to move your hands to do that. So if you spin it 8 times, that's actually what it feels like to spin a full up. I know, my analogies are amazing. Another thing is when you are actually going for the full up and it's up there, it's very high, Try to cut. Another thing with the pull-ups, if you're throwing it very high and you're still not catching it, don't bring your arms down. You know, sometimes when you throw, you like bring your arms down like to see where it is, and then you go and get it. Don't do that. Keep your arm, like flick, keep it high, and leave your arms up there so like they spin to the other side, and then you turn them around to come back to where her feet are. You know, turning your hands is probably one of the hardest things to learn for a bass, along with learning how to actually flicker. So flicking, turning, and pushing through the stunt right when you catch it. Those are the hardest parts, and once you learn how to do those, like pushing through a stunt, turning your hands is going to help with every single stunt that you are going to be doing in the future. Grips will take time to get, okay? Don't say that you suck at grips and you never work on them. That's why you suck. There's no other explanation for it. You just say you suck and then you suck. That's how it works. But if you consistently work on your grips, meaning consistently work on getting a lib grip when a full up comes around, then you're actually getting better instead of not working on your grips and saying you suck and not getting better. Always adjusting your grip after a full up or full around sucks. It's a lot of effort. We don't want to do a lot of effort. We want to hit it and not move and just keep our hands in the same spot. And that's a lot easier. So we don't want to move our hands a lot. We can just keep them in that one spot, and then it's like so much easier. And then right when you catch it, you're like, yeah, I just caught it like that. A quick tip to learn how to get the right grip is to practice with everyday objects. Like I practice with my phone. Like I used to do that all the time just to make sure I have it memorized. If you're really addicted to it, the fastest way you're going to learn is just do it with everyday objects that you have that you're using throughout the day. Just practice. It's literally like I do card tricks too, and sometimes, but when I was practicing cards, I would, you don't have a cheerleader wherever you go, or you don't have a flyer wherever you go, but in card tricks you do. You have a deck of cards and you always carry it with you. So whenever you're like sitting at the bar with your family and you're just talking and then you're just working on the card tricks, you're just doing them. Or it's a yo-yo, you're doing a yo-yo, or you're just I don't know, but it's anything that you have that's tangible. That's why people are really good at the things that they can just continue to do throughout the whole entire day. Like they're really good at those because they do them throughout the whole day. In cheerleading, it's a lot harder because you need another partner, so it's going to take a lot more time. But work on the things that you can do at home so you can get better faster with a partner. I'm about to blow your mind. Like, you need to push through her feet right when you catch it. None of this bullshit. None of that shit, okay? You need to push through her feet, shrug through your shoulders, and push through right when you catch it. And if you push through and she tips over like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, then you know that you don't need to push her that way. Right? Like if you grab her this way and she tips over the other way, then you grab her the other way and she's going to stand up right. It's just a play of back and forth, but if you keep on going to get it and then dropping it to make sure it's balanced and then pushing it back up to where it needs to be, stop doing that. Catch and drive and then get it there right away without having to move your hands, without having to balance it with your wrists, your biceps, your shoulders. Shrug through your shoulders and push through, and that's the only way you're going to get full ups to the top. That's the only way you're ever going to figure it out. One day you're going to be like, wow! All I have to do is shrug through my shoulders, even though that's what everyone's been telling you this whole time. You just take a little bit of time to figure it out, but once you figure it out, you're like, lastly, I talk about grips a lot, getting the right grips. You want to get the right grips. You should always continually work on them. But what's more important is holding what you get. Making a bad grip look good to the outside spectators or to the outside people, that is an insanely hard skill to do, and it just takes a lot of talent and time and effort. Okay, so make sure that it doesn't matter what you get as long as you continually work on getting the right grip. Like, never be satisfied with what you have, and make sure that whenever you get a bad grip, control it and just balance it, pray to God and just keep it there and then just know for the next time that you want to get a better grip next time. But the most important part is holding what you get. And if all else fails, pop adjust to the right grip. I'm going to do a video on that later on how to pop adjust. I don't know if it's the next one, but it's going to be another one. How to actually pop adjust correctly and readjust your hands. It's very important. If you need to do that, do that. And then that's going to be your safety net. But otherwise, good luck stunting. Have fun and be safe. Message me if you need help. And I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to talk with you. Message you. I know I'm famous. But I can't get through all the DMs. I'm working on it though. I got a busy schedule. So I really appreciate your time. I'm just kidding with all that. I have so much free time. It's ridiculous. Peace out.